going, y'all? Welcome back again to the channel. It's your man here, Body Bags 88. Now listen, y'all, I haven't done one of these videos in a minute, man. I haven't done one of these videos in a minute. Want to welcome y'all back to the channel. You know what I mean? Thank everybody for being in here. And for ones that showed up to my channel, you know what I mean? Appreciate y'all very much. I wasn't really going to do no more videos like this because, you know, y'all know last year, 2022, it was a very crazy year. You know what I mean? A lot of people, you know what I mean? A lot of people, like, how can I say it? A lot of people went through a lot of deaths. There was a lot of deaths last year. You know what I'm saying? So I was really like, you know what I mean? I don't think I need to do no more videos talking about stuff like that because it's, to me, I feel like it's just like sometimes, you know, it's dramatified. But in all reality, I was like, you know what? You know what I mean? Just cool it, just chill out. And trust me, there's been a lot of things that's been happening, y'all, out here in the social media world. A lot of things been happening out here, just to say the least. And I haven't been reacting to it. You know, I haven't. I just been letting this slide in the radar. But like, you know what? We're just not going to talk about this stuff. But I actually got up and I saw this today. And I was like, yeah, we got to talk about this because first and foremost, DDG, like, bro, like I came up on DDG. Like I came up on him. I came up on my pretty boy Fredo. I came up on Perfect Laughs, Armand and Trey. You know what I'm saying? Like they were like the first ones who started this whole YouTube train. You know what I mean? Like they started it. You know, and then, you know, Soul Illuminati came along. Then you seen Flight Reacts. He came along too. And then Cash Nasty. But like for me, my first like YouTubers that I really watched was Perfect Laughs, Armand and Trey. You know what I mean? When they was doing pranks and stuff. McQueen was in it. And then DDG was next. And he's been on a successful rise his whole entire life, bro. Like he's been doing a lot of successful things. And you got to give it to this man. This man, you know what I mean? He's just a GOAT. He's just one of one. Everything he hits, everything he does, straight bangers. But he's been in a lot of relationships too. You know what I mean? Throughout his life, whatever, throughout his career. But they've lasted. A lot of his relationships lasted a pretty long time because, you know, it's by how he was raised. But I never expected him to actually get with Halle Bailey. I never expect him, or Halle Bailey. Is it Halle Bailey? Or Halle Bailey? Haley? I think her name is Haley. My bad. Miss Haley. I never expected this to happen. But then it did happen. You know what I mean? In the back of my mind, I was like, I don't think this is going to work out. And there's a reason why I say that, because the fact is that DDG, he's a rapper, okay? When Haley and her sister Chloe came onto the scene, they were more so underneath Beyonce. I think they still are. But I was like, yeah, like, they was just like shooting to the moon. You know what I mean? They was shooting to the moon. And then Chloe got with Gunna, you know what I mean? And then Haley got with DDG. It's like, whoa. It's like, what is this? So I'm thinking, okay, this may be like a fashion statement type of thing, you know, like DG, he got the money, he got the cars, you know, he always makes banger videos. And she actually, you know, started doing a few little things herself, but it wasn't nothing like big until the Little Mermaid thing, you know, dropped the trailer for that. And we haven't gotten any more exclusives from the Little Mermaid trailer. We haven't gotten any more exclusives. So this is all we got so far. You know what I mean? As far as that goes, that's all we got. But in the meantime of saying all that, DG had her on his channel, you know what I'm saying, and all that good stuff, and everything was just going good. Everything was going good. I was like, man, like she really is deep within the family. Like that's how you know it's real, you know. And then she got on like a little video with her sister, and basically was talking about, yeah, you know what I mean, it's official. Like he's my boo, like that's my boo thing, you know what I mean. And then he came out, you know what I mean, with a video, which I'm gonna put up this clip right now.
It's come to my attention that everybody wants my relationship.
So basically, you know, I mean, you see in that clip, basically what he was doing, he was basically saying like, you know, about his relationship, like, you know, everybody wants his relationship, and then everybody wanted it to end too, because like, man, she's so beautiful, he got everything. How does he keep on winning? How does he keep on winning? And that's just one thing I gotta say about Libras. You know what I mean? I actually know because my brother's a Libra. Libras are very talented. You know, they are very good at communicating with people. They are people. They also make a lot of money. They also are very talented and they love helping out. But one of the things I feel like Libras struggle with is relationships because it's that whole balance of that scale. You know what I'm saying? Like one minute they want to be a family man, the next minute they want to be in the streets. They're kind of like compared to Geminis. You know what I'm saying? Gemini's got that split personality. So it's like he wants to be what she's looking for, but at the same time, he wants to be out here in these streets and he wants to be like, look, listen, at the end of the day, I'm a YouTuber, I'm an influencer. You know what I'm saying? Like if she wanted to, she can, I don't know if she signed a contract with Disney, but I know she's, doing the whole Little Mermaid thing. But I'm like, what I mean? It's like she basically at the point where she's like being, super hyped up on that Justin Bieber / Chris Brown type of vibe. You know what I mean? Like she's got this energy where it's like kids all over is going to love her. They're going to cherish her. They're going to, buy her merch and everything because she's jumping into that community. DDG, he's transformed more from YouTube to rapping, back to YouTube again after he said, I'm not doing YouTube no more. I'm done with it. It's too toxic. And then he was like, he already got everything he wanted from it. So he said, we done. You know what I mean? But then he came back to YouTube again. And everybody was like, oh, I think he's broke. I think he's broke. And then he started doing reaction videos a lot. That's what he does on his channel more than anything now is reaction videos. So I'm like, what's the whole point about DDG doing reaction videos? So I was like, what is that about? But yeah, at the most part of it, DDG was having her on his channel. She was at the house with the whole family. I'm not sure if it's a recent video that he did where, his brother Dub was talking about like, hey, y'all, look, it's a special night. We cooking out in the house. He said, I'm finally not being cheap. And he brought like all different type of foods. And it was like the whole family was around gathering, holding hands. Woo-Wop, his little nephew, said the prayer. You know what I'm saying? And, Haley was in, she was in the family circle with DDG. And then the camera flashed over to them two hugging each other. They was hugging each other like, you know what I mean? And then it flipped off of them because they didn't think they was on camera. They was hugging each other like they was embracing each other. I've never really seen them kiss each other on camera. I've only seen them like hug each other and like do like this little thing when they do with their noses. They play with their noses together. You know what I mean? They got like a little secret handshake. But they really been keeping it professional, as far as like when it comes to the lovey-dovey part. But I can definitely say, like, for me, for instance, I know that this was not going to last. Everybody was so shocked when the world found out that Chloe and Gunnar broke up. That was just out mysteriously. He walked out of prison, free man with some random chick. And everybody's like, what the heck? And then that's when Chloe was like, she went to Instagram, made a video. And she was like, she basically was like, yeah, you shouldn't have to force someone to treat you right. You should have to force someone to treat you respectfully. They should already know how to treat you. When you got to force a person to treat you right, it ain't going to work. And I'm like, dang, bro, like what happened in the spare time? But this is what I'm trying to tell y'all. Y'all don't know what goes on off camera. Y'all don't know what goes on off camera. These people are human beings, okay? They make a lot of money. They're entertainers. So one thing about them is their life is going to be always on social media. It's never going to stop. You know what I mean? And even if they don't think they're being watched, they are. I remember I saw this interview with Cat. He plays with for the Timberwolves, right? And Cat and his girl was out on a boat, just relaxing, and this guy flew by, like snapping pictures on another boat, just like. They say, it hit social media, and what happened? The world knew that Cat was in a relationship. You know what I mean? And that's just how it was. So it's like you thinking you private, you're not. You know what I'm saying? You're not private. I can just tell right here, like, look at his face. Like, DDG, he's a very happy individual. But DDG has been battling with some demons lately. That's what I said, man. When you get in that rap industry, bro, it can really damage you. It can damage you, bro. Like, you can be damaged for real, like, real rap. And his mind is all over the place. That's why I said, bro, y'all got to find God, bro. Find God in your relationship so it can last longer, bro. I'm trying to tell you, like, your relationship is not going to last, bro, if you ain't got God in it. I don't care what you say. I don't care. You can say, bro, you doing too much, whatever, bro. I'm not even going too deep into the whole God thing. But you got to have God in your relationship, bro. It's going to fail. It's going to fail, bro. And if you're out here doing all this stuff, like, I mean, it's nothing wrong with attending parties. There's nothing wrong with, taking your girl out and, showing her the finest things of life. There's nothing wrong with that. But I feel like he wasn't being everything that she needed to be. And at times it was probably hard to deal with him. Now we're hearing that it's a possibility that she cheated on him. Now let's just kind of play this out. She don't really look like the type to cheat. I peeped her game. I peeped her game, seeing her on camera. She don't like the type to cheat, but she does like the type to get even because her sister's Chloe. Her sister just dropped a music video. You know what I'm saying? So I think it was like something about church or whatever. So her sister, I don't know who's older. I think her sister might be older. I'm not sure. But my thing is, these girls don't play. Like, they got a he smiley face, but I'm trying to tell you, they can turn up when they really want to. You just won't see it. And when I first was like coming across her and her sister, like they were on camera, and Chloe was the talkative one. Haley was the one that was sitting in the back. She didn't really say nothing, and that really made me think about, like, what is she about? Every time her sister said something, she was correcting Chloe, and I was like, oh, so she's the brains. She's the real brains of the family. You can see that. You know what I'm saying? She's the one with the brains. So it will only make it right. These two, they both smart, powerful couple. You can see it. You know what I mean? And they could possibly have grown into something special. But the fact about it is, it's like, I believe that he must have did something first. Because you got to remember, DDG, he's a YouTuber, but he's also a rapper. He's always around Blueface. Blueface is in every single club. You know what I'm saying? And a lot of girls on him. I'm pretty sure DDG got high, did something wrong, got on social media, or some girl must have sent it to Haley's phone, or sent it to Chloe's phone, and Chloe sent it to Haley. You know what I'm saying? And she wasn't pleased. And a lot of times, like it says, hell have no fury like a woman scorned. It's a possibility that she got scorned by DDG and what he did. And she said, well, you know what? I'm going to go do it too. I'm going to retaliate. She might not be that strong in that area. You know what I mean? To be like, you know what? You did something wrong to me. So I'm just going to walk away from you. She like, I'm going to get even. Or she could just had cheated on him out of the blue. But that's dumb. That don't make sense. Like, it's always, sometimes to have a reaction has a reaction. You know what I mean? It's like, it's how it is. But I'm going to go ahead and get into this and read this right here. It says, Halle Bailey and DDG spark breakup rumors. Okay, so this was 027, right here, 23. It says, there may be trouble in paradise for Halle Bailey and DDG. It says the couple has social media buzzing all over rumors of a breakup. It all started after fans noticed that DDG unfollowed his girlfriend on Instagram and removed photos of her from his page. He also posted and deleted a cryptic tweet that some believe was about Haley. All these girls the same, crying emoji. Ain't no way, he wrote, leading some fans to speculate that she cheated on him. All right. Now, like I said, y'all, you don't know what these people go through outside of YouTube. What you see on YouTube is not always real, bro. It's not always real. Like, there is a such thing as going through breakups, bro. Going through actual problems. A lot of these rappers, bro, they do a lot of drugs on the low. I'm not talking about weed. I'm not talking about lean. I'm talking about cocaine, meth. You know what I mean? Yeah. They do stuff like that, acid. And that's why some of these rappers be looking so skinny. It's like, bro, like how they go from being with all this weight to being skinny? Because they out here doing the drugs. They chasing the dragon. And it's messing up their relationships. DG actually has a video up. Y'all can go check it out on YouTube. It's a video up where it's like a voiceover. He's high or drunk as I don't know what. Talking about the breakup. And he basically said, you know what, bro? I'm never going to get in a relationship ever again. You know what I'm saying? I'm done with him. You know what I mean? I can't do this no more. I'm going back to being me. And then I guess he must got something dropping soon. I don't know if he said on the 27th or the 22nd. He's got something dropping. Now let's just be clear about this. A lot of times, and this is not even just about being successful as a man. A lot of times women are on the rise. Women are really on the rise nowadays. You know, they got the platforms, they making the money, and they skyrocketing. They got so many guys in their DMs. They got so many guys reaching out to them. I'm talking about celebrity crushes that they grew up like, yo, if I could just get with him, You know what I'm saying? And then when they finally make it, they get that DM shout out. But what happens is like a lot of times men could be insecure. You can have all this money, all these cars, you can have all these clothes and all this kind of stuff, and even have the girl. But a lot of times, if a woman is surpassing you, and I'm looking at DDG, I know he has a lot of money. He's not broke, but I'm looking at DDG. He looks like he has a lot of insecurities. He has a lot of insecurities going on with himself, and because he has a lot of insecurities, and he's all over the place. Like I said about that Libra scale, he's up and down, up and down. Like he's trying to balance his life, and then trying to balance out being a son, balance out being a uncle, an influencer. You know what I mean? And then a boyfriend. Like he's trying to balance all that out, and he probably don't have enough room for all that. You know what I mean? Something's gonna lack. Something's gonna lack. You know what I'm saying? And a lot of times when females start getting on the rise and making it, it puts a lot of these men to shame. It does. A lot of these men, they get put to shame. And you know what I mean? Like, remember the video I did with Tia Mowry and her husband? They broke up. And as I talked about, like, you know, he probably was getting jealous because she was making more money than him. She was on the rise, and he just wasn't, he wasn't doing anything. Now, I'm not saying it's the same thing with DG because he's on YouTube still. But you got to remember, like, women, they want marriage. They want marriage. They want kids. I don't care how long you date a girl. I don't care how long you claim that's your boo. You got to put a ring on it. You heard Beyonce said, you got to put a ring on it. Don't be mad because you see that he want it. You know what I mean? Put a ring on it. If you don't put a ring on it, dude, listen, it's going to get played out. The sex is going to get played out. All the I love yous, all the stuff that you're saying to her, like, it's going to get played out the well. She's like, I love that at first. You know what I mean? You really had me going to Disney World and, you know what I mean, going ice skating and skiing, all that type of stuff. Y'all remember that picture DDG had of him skiing? And he was like, "Oh, this is my favorite sport now. This is my favorite sport." I'm like, DDG, when did you from Pontiac, bro? You skating or sledding or whatever that is, bro? No, come on now. Your girl got you doing that. And there's nothing wrong with that. Man, there's nothing wrong. You have a girl and she introduces you something new. That's life. That's how you guys make 50-50 in a relationship. She's showing you new things about life. You're showing her new things about life. That's how it goes. There's nothing wrong with that. But my whole thing is this, is I'm feeling like, you know, it's come down to the point where I'm like, I think he might have got a little bit jealous of her. It's a possibility that, you know, everybody's telling her like you're on the rise, girl. Like, and you see what happened between her sister and Gunna. I don't know if Gunna cheated. But she just said that, you know, guy's not treating you like you want him to. And everybody thought they was perfect. They was going to every Laker game together. You saw them out. You saw them. They did a video together. You know what I'm saying? Like, I would sing for y'all, but I ain't gonna put y'all on that. But yeah, they did a little video, music video together and everything. And I was like, man, this is perfect. Dude got locked up. She was up talking about, you know, she said she's basically single when she did the little, I think it was an Instagram live when she talking about, yeah, I'm single, guys, and you know what I mean, I love him and everything like that, you know, and I will always ride for him to the day I die, whatever. But now it's like he's with another girl. So everybody's like, wait a minute. So how that's gonna be awkward, like, because if DDG's going out, because DDG did a video with Gunna, the Elon Musk video. So it's like they double dating, you know what I mean? It's like y'all double dating these two sisters that are in Hollywood that are on the rise. It's like, bro, this is a match made in heaven. Both of y'all are successful. Both of y'all got dope music. Both of y'all are fashion icons. Like, DDG and Gunna had it made. But then, boom, one couple fell. So everybody's looking like, okay, well, of course we know what's going to happen. He's a rapper. She's more of a singer / dancer, but he's always around girls 24/7. So Gunna's bound to cheat. He's around Young Thug. He's bound to cheat. But then it just came out. They weren't together no more. So then we saw a picture. I think it was of DDG. He was with Haley, and Chloe tagged along. And it was like, that was awkward because there's no guy in the picture. And as far as I know, I think Chloe's single. Yeah, so I'm like, there was nothing going on. You know what I mean? As far as her being in a new relationship. Gunna just moved on. Gunna got out. He started whipping the cars. You know what I mean? He wasn't even thinking about this girl. Like, I'm like, dang, bro, you just forget about her like that? I'm not talking about how thick she is. You know what I mean? I'm just talking about, like, she talented and she pretty. Like, what? You just forget her like that? So you already knew there probably was trouble in paradise with that. But I could definitely say that coming down to the fact that DG and Haley was the last of the surviving like couple that would blossom, I believe now in 2023. And you know what the craziest thing about it is, bro? Valentine's Day is next. I think it's like next week or something like that. Valentine's Day is coming up, bro, and it's like I'm like, yo, DG gonna show out for her. He gonna take her out, flowers, big old balloons. Might take her in a hot air balloon. You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? Take her out in the plane. They might jump out the plane together. You know, some special type stuff, and then y'all break up before Valentine's Day. Like that's crazy. That's crazy. Now, I do want to say this too. DG is a troll. And it's one of the reasons why I like him, because he can sell his content. Now, some of his videos, because I've gotten so well at understanding like on how he works. Excuse me, a lot of his videos nowadays, it don't really surprise me. I'm like, bro, like I already see that like you can fool other people, but I'm not clicking on the video. That's clickbait. And I'm like, I don't know, this may be a clickbait or maybe not. But if you go to DG's Instagram and type in Haley's name, doesn't pop up. There's no pictures of her on social media. There's a picture, matter of fact, on his IG. All right, y'all, so we on his IG right now. Let me see. I'm trying to see what picture it is. It's still loading. I think that's all he got right here. Which picture is it? I think it's like him smoking. I forget which. Where is it? Right here. All right. So there originally was 4 pictures up here. It says 1 out of 3. There was 4. When you turn the slideshow, that's him right there. Of course, that's him right, like some picture of like the beach. And the 4th slide was him and his girl together. It was like, I was like, dang, that looks cute of them. He took the picture down. He also had other pictures up here of them too, but it's not there no more. Like, you go like following. Let me see, following. See, type in Haley. Nothing comes up. So yeah, listen, if he was trolling, he is the ultimate troll at this to get more followers and more views, and maybe she's playing along with it. But there's nothing there. Y'all see, nothing came up. And then if you go to Haley's page right here, she has nothing of DDG at all. Nothing. Like this guy right here, that's her brother. She has a picture of her brother here. That's all 3 of them together. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, there's no picture of DDG. Like, and then you think I'm joking? Let's go up here real quick. Let's go to following. Let's type in DDG. See, only person that's up there is his mom. That's it. You know what I mean? But yeah, other than that, it's a wrap, bro. And like I said, DG even said it himself. He was like, it's basically over. You know what I mean? He's like, I'm up here trying to play like this role, and he was like being like, I'm basically a husband now. Like he was like, but I'm out of that. You know what I mean? So you already know what's happening. He about to hit the club. He about to turn up, bro. DG's about to hit the club. He about to turn up, and he's like, this is it. This is it. You know what I mean? He was like, and I know it's over because he said, bro, it's like, he said, I'm never getting in a relationship ever again. Ever again. He said that. He said, I'm never getting in a relationship ever again. And I'm like, bro, I remember even when he reacted to this whole thing, the whole Little Mermaid trailer, whatever, right here. I was like, bro, you know what I'm saying? Like, man, it's crazy, bro. I knew it was bound to happen. It's not like him sitting kind of like, oh yeah, we're counting the days down. Like, I really wanted DG to be with her, bro. Like, I wanted it to work out. But obviously, like, bro, just look at this girl. Like, she's wifey material. You know what I'm saying? And look how she even stands with her hand on her hip. Like, bro, that's this right here with the hand right there. That's not a girl just going to cheat on you out of nowhere, bro. Like, maybe she didn't cheat. Maybe nobody really has the full story. Maybe it's going to take for her to come out like her sister and make a Instagram post or Instagram story live, whatever, talk about what happened. But I doubt she's ever going to like trash DDG. You know what I'm saying? But you can see right here. I had to talk with my brother too. Um, I had to talk with my brother, and we was conversating because he was like, you know, how come like she never really in his videos? I'm like, nah, she is, bro. She's in his. Trust me, she's in his videos. I said he had a video where he was in the living room with his brother Dub, and they was joking and laughing, and she was up on the couch like curled up, asleep. You know what I mean? And DG really wasn't really paying her no attention. Like, I don't know if it's because he knows she's there with him and he's comfortable with that. But I'm just like, bro, like, yeah. I don't think that she just gonna just be a cheater, bro. She probably has tons of men hitting on her. Tons of men. And she's loyal to the T. You know what I mean? Unless you do something that causes her to step out. And trust me, bro, it doesn't matter. You could be a Christian woman. You can praise Allah, Buddha, whatever you want to praise, whatever, and whoever. And be a scholar, be a graduate, all that kind of stuff. But if you get scorned as a woman, bro, I'm trying to tell you, women are very they can be brutal, very brutal. I don't think she's gonna go to social media though and take it that far. You know what I mean? It's a possibility they can even get back together. You know what I mean? Because you gotta remember, DG. As I say, he's been a DG has been a man for a long time, even with his family. Like, you know, even listen to the Moonwalking Calabasas, where he talking about how when he was young and his mom was broken, she, you know, what I mean, you know, she was struggling and he couldn't help her. Like he cried because he couldn't help his mother. You know what I'm saying? And then it's like, you know, I think he had lost a brother too. I think to gun violence or something like that. Um, but at the same time, it's like, yo, it's like he was already a man at a young age, you know what I mean, for his mother, even his sister. I remember he was making all the videos talking about, Titi, give me your phone. Breaking her phone, I'm the one who paid for it. I'm the one that bought this house. You know what I mean? And, you know, he was, you know, like the father for his sister and, you know, the husband to his mother. But at the same time, like I said, taking all that in, you could become a very stressful person. You know, I told my brother this the other night. I was like, yo, it's crazy because Libras always try to help fix people's problems. But who is there to fix the Libra's problems? Who's there to ask the Libra, are you okay? Is everything all right with you? A lot of people don't really do that because they think that he got it all together. Like, dude, like, look at, like, bro, like, look at him. It's like, yeah, and there was other pictures up here, I think, of Chloe too. I'm sorry, Haley. But he took them down because this was the whole Avatar thing. He took it down. But, like, if you just look, it's like, you know what I mean? You got the cars, bro. Like, you know what I mean? He still got this picture up. He didn't take this picture down. I don't know if it's because his mom's in that picture, but he didn't take that one. He deleted every picture except that one. I think the reason why he kept that is because his mom's in it. Yeah, I think that's the only reason. This is the only picture you're gonna find with him with her here. I don't even know if he even knows this is up here. He probably was just so mad he just started just ripping pictures from his page. And he probably didn't see this one. He probably go through it and gonna see it and be like, oh, I'm probably take that down, bro. He look like, bro, bro, what is that? Bro, what is that? Bro, what kind of hair is that, bro? Bro, this baby look like George Foreman. He like George Foreman. That's crazy. But anyway, it's like, and then I think, what is he, 25? This was last year. This was October last year. So yeah, he's 25 years old, bro. He's still a baby. He's still young, man. He's 25. He got a long way to go, and so does she. And maybe she's not ready to settle down. You know what I'm saying? And maybe he's not ready to settle down either. He just wants to play the field. But DG, he's made it to that point of being successful, man. Like, he can do whatever he wants with his life. He can go wherever in the world he want to go. He just tells y'all he takes trips and he goes to random places just to go because, you know, he's bored at times. So he got to get away. He got to. What the song say? I got to escape. You know what I'm saying? He got to get out. He got to go different places around the world and see what, you know, what life brings him. But at the same time, I'm just like, bro, like, it's sad because like them two together was motivation for a lot of people. That's relationships are on the rocks. and trying to help people stay together. You know what I mean? They're young, but they have a really mature situation going with them. You know what I mean? But I kind of feel like I said, it wasn't going to work because if you look at a lot of times, DG, like he smokes a lot of marijuana. You know what I'm saying? I don't think Haley smokes. I never seen her smoke, and she's around that all day, every day. You know what I mean? And I'm just like, bro, yeah. When that chemical balance does not match, it's going to throw things off. You know what I mean? She probably likes to go to church. You know what I'm saying? She likes to, you know what I mean, read the Bible, and she got these business deals with Disney. Yeah, and he's up here, he's partying, he's making YouTube reactions. Then he's in the club, then he's smoking weed, he's rolling up, and when he get high, he probably doing stuff that what I'm saying, like that could really like make her like, yo, DDG, get yourself together, chill out, come on, like what I mean, your mom's here, your family's here. He probably don't care, what I mean, because he's high. He just want to be a loose cannon. But it probably got to her, and she's probably like, it's enough with this. And like I said, bro, it doesn't matter who you are, how much money you got, doesn't matter, none of that. The fact about it is if you do not, bro, if you do not, find yourself on an equal balance with each other, y'all gonna fall out. I finished reading this. So right here you see it says fans speculated DG and Haley called it quits after noticing DG is not following Haley and removed her images from his page. That's the same thing that if you look at Chloe did. Chloe removed all of Gunna's stuff from her page, I believe. Yeah, and I think Gunna might do the same thing. You know what I mean? Of course, if Gunna's with a new girl, he's definitely going to, he's definitely going to do that. But it says fans suspect that is this? Well, I read this right. Did I read this part? Okay, let me see. We read that part. So after the breakup reported surfaced, DG. It says after breakup report surfaced, DG refollowed Haley. As per Haley, she still follows him, and a photo of them remain on her Insta. That's a lie, bro. I just typed it in. They're not following each other. They're not following each other. It says this appeared to be good. This appeared to be good a week ago when Haley publicly professed her love for DG. I love my man. You know what I mean? She tweeted. So yeah. So the two recently vacationed together to Dubai. That's what I said, bro. He goes places. Yeah. For the Beyonce concert during the opening of... See, this is what I'm trying to tell y'all, bro. Like, he does things, bro. He's out here. He's making moves. He's out here going to exotic stuff, like going to see Beyonce. Of course, Beyonce already got a tight bond with Chloe and Haley, so she's automatically gonna, give them, VIP treatment coming to the concert. But it's like it already makes it more better for him and his channel and vlogging and stuff. Like, he's just a W, bro. He's a walking W. He just wins. You know what I mean? That's just how it is. So it says, but they were not seen together during Grammy week. And the Grammys just happened. Yeah. And that was in, I think it was in LA. Including the Rock Nation brunch, David's pre-Grammy gala, which Haley attended with her sister Chloe. Okay. Little Mermaid star and moonwalking Calabasas rapper first sparked romance rumors a year ago after they were spotted at the Usher's Las Vegas concert on New Year's Day. I think that's when they finally, I guess, like became official or came out to the world, whatever. I mean, that's a big way to do it. And I'm not gonna lie, bro. Like, this is why I say, bro, think about how you're gonna bring in your New Year's, because your New Year's is gonna speculate on your year. You know what I mean? So I feel like if he brought it in on around that time, bro, his year was about to be a banger, because he brought in one of the most beautiful girls in Hollywood. She's talented, got a voice out of this world too. I know she can sing. So it's like, bro, you already a walking W, and it's just bound for it to work. But again, relationships have problems along the way. That's why you always gotta get to know a person a whole year, all the seasons, you gotta get to know them a whole year, and then make that decision. But you can't just make a speculation like, oh yeah, it's going to last a long time because things are bound to happen. You know what I mean? We don't know what's going to happen the next day from the next. We just hoping that it's going to go well, but we don't know for sure. You know what I'm saying? It says happy birthday to the beautifulest, the flyest, and sweetest. Love you forever, Haley Bailey. He wrote. All right, and as far as that's it on that. But yes, guys, this is sad, bro. I know a lot of people like, yo, I'm glad they broke up. Like, hoo, now I can try to holler at her, but she ain't gonna look at. She ain't looking your way. She's not looking your way. Like recently, even with Nia Long, like Nia Long actually, you know, I did a video on her too with her husband, Emmanuel Doka. Nia Long just recently came from out of hibernation, and she basically said that she got her eyes on a potential new boo, but she's not letting the world know who the person is. So she's definitely getting back out. These women are not just settling down and slowing down because they break up. Bruh, there's so many men out there that want them. There's so many men out there that can take their mind off that last dude. If you ain't doing right, bro, you're going to see your girl in the arms of another. You know what I'm saying? Sooner than you think. Like, so right now, I think she's just laying low. I think, you know what I mean, she's not in no relationship that quick, I believe. But you could just kind of see, like I said, look at this picture right here. You know what I mean? I can't make this bigger. But you know, look at the, well, I could make it bigger. I'm sorry about that. Look at this picture right here. Just look at it. Like, she's full of happiness, bro. I see the whole thing with the Tia Mowry situation. Look, she's full of happiness, bro. And he's like, you know what I mean? Like, this ain't really my scenery. You know what I mean? Like, I'm a rapper. I'm a rapper slash YouTuber, more of a rapper. This is like a Disney type of thing. Like, you know what I mean? Like, you live in this magical world like Cinderella. It's like, that's not DG's, that's not his platform. You know what I mean? Like, he don't mind doing it because that's his girl. But same time, it's like, bro, it's like, just look. Like, she's dressed like a glamazon. He's dressed like a rapper. It like, people are already gonna be snap pitching like, what is he doing there with her? Like, that don't even look right. Now, when you see when DDG throw that thing on, when he, you know what I mean, he throwing that, you know what I mean, you throw on that Dior, he throw on that, you know what I mean, Celine, or that, you know what I mean, he throw it on, yeah, he that guy, you know what I mean, for sure. But you could just see, like, you know what I mean, it won't work between you two, as far as maybe right now. Maybe they might come out together a little bit later. You got to admit, because once you guys have a relationship with each other, there is no just detachment from that. You know what I'm saying? Like, you are going to be together and have love for a long time. And like I said, people break up, get back together, break up, get back together. But I think at this point of where she's at in her career, she's got so many influences in her ears, her sister also, and they're like, look, he's got to want this. If he don't want it, he ain't stepping up. You got to step off and get yourself right. You got a movie coming out, you know what I mean, in a few months. You got to do what you got to do. You know what I mean? When her movie come out? What's February now? March, April? I think her movie comes out in March or May. I think it might be. It's one of those M's, March or May. So it's still some time until her movie come out. So she's got to get herself prepared. She's probably still doing interviews. She's probably still touring places. You know what I mean? And still trying to make time for him. You know what I mean? To be around him. So I don't care what nobody said. I don't think she just cheated on him. I think he did something first. You know, a lot of times, I'm not gonna lie, I'm not gonna try to sit up here and down the brothers, but I gotta be serious. Like, a lot of times it's okay for a man to cheat, but it's not okay for a woman to do it. So if a man cheats, it's like, oh, it's in my DNA. You know what I mean? I mess up. But no sooner she do it, oh, so you gonna do me like that? So then he gets mad. So then he wants to take it to social media. I can't believe these girls. They all the same. And it might not have been that she even did anything wrong. Like, she could have been just sitting next to a guy. Could have been a guy, like, brushing up on her or something. And DG, he's very protective of his family and anything that's in his possession. You know, there's a lot of times I see, like, in videos where I see him, like, matter of fact, it was a video, like, it was funny because it wasn't real. I knew it was fake. This dude was backstage and he was, like, taking pictures with DDG, right? And Haley was standing right there, and he was like, oh, you mind if I take a picture with Haley? And he saw his fist go like this. It was like, doom. But then it looked up at him, and he was smiling. Like, he's like, you know what I mean? That's my girl. You know what I mean? Even when he put Woo-Wop in the headlock, when Woo-Wop was like, I want a relationship like you and Haley. It's like, don't you ever say anything about Haley? You know what I mean? So it was like, you know, he's very protective of her. But, you know what I mean? Any small thing as far as maybe her sitting close to a guy, laughing with a guy, even probably having some conversations with an ex, you know, it probably set him off, you know, and he probably just lost it. But you know what, guys, that's it for this video. You know what I'm saying? That's it. If you guys got any comments, leave them at the bottom. You know what I'm saying? But like I said, bro, you know what I mean? All y'all out there, stop wishing that this stays like this, bro. Like, you know what I mean? Stays broke, like these two broken up. Like, come on now, bro. Like, they young, bro. I don't actually know how old she is. I know how old he is. She probably might be younger than him, or she might be older than him. Let's see, how old is Haley? Okay, so Haley is 22. DG's 25, so he's older. So yeah, bro, she got a whole life ahead of her, bro. She got her whole life ahead of her. You know what I'm saying? She got her whole life ahead of her, bro. Yeah, she got her whole life ahead of her, bro. It ain't time for her to be settling down. You know what I'm saying? Like, she got her whole life ahead of her to do what she want to do in life. So like I said, I don't believe that she cheated, bro. Like, y'all can say what y'all want to say. I don't think she cheated on him, bro. I just think that it was just time to call it quits. Yeah, this is when they first came. They was like young. You know what I'm saying? I just think it was time to call it quits. That's what it was. It was time to just hang it up. You know what I mean? But yeah, I just want to go ahead and say that, you know what I mean? You know, hope they can still be friends. Hope they ain't really faking, like, because I'm telling you, bro, even if they're faking this, acting like they broke them, they're really not. Y'all could possibly break up for real because y'all playing games. But I really think that it's over, bro. I think that it's over, and she's just in another place right now. You know what I mean? Probably mentally, physically. You know what I mean? And he's got to kind of figure some things out too. I haven't seen him post anything recently on YouTube. Maybe he might post something today. I don't know. But my whole thing is like, they're trying to process this whole thing right now. I mean, she's probably laying low. She's probably with her sister. They probably went to some resort or a beach and really just got away. You know what I'm saying? And just talking about the whole experience. And her sister's probably like, girl, we need to leave these rappers alone. Let's leave these rappers alone. Like, I could see them dating like an athlete. I could see her dating like an athlete. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I could see her dating like an athlete. You feel me? Like, I could see her dating like Ja Morant. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, Ja's in a relationship. I could see her dating like Ja Morant. You know, even like, you know, Trae Young. Trae Young, I know he just had a baby, but like, if he wasn't with a girl, I could see her dating like Trae Young. You know what I'm saying? Like, guys that like, you know what I mean, that can really compliment like that. Like, I feel like, you know what I mean? Because they actually have careers. I'm not saying DDG doesn't have a career because he has to make content. He has to, and I think y'all understand, like, being a rapper, bro, you got to make content. You got to like figure like how to do it all the time. Like, it's like you got to like map things out. You got to constantly map it out. But when you're an athlete, bro, you're playing sports every day. Now look at Sierra and Russell. He plays football for a living. She knows that tons of people are going to come see him play. It's mandatory. He's going to wake up every day and go to work. DG has to look for content as a creator. He has to hope people can fix their schedule around rap artists and do songs with him. Like, say if he want to reach out to Offset or reach out to Quavo or reach out to Travis Scott, they got to set time aside to make a verse and then make a video. You know what I'm saying? So it's like he's got to search for content. Athletes don't have to do that, bro. They just have it like that. And you can see her sitting courtside. Don't be surprised if y'all see her sitting courtside at a game. You know what they say about them girls that sit courtside at games? They got their eyes on the potential player. I want to send a special shout out to LeBron. You know what I mean? LeBron, you know, broke Kareem's record. You know what I mean? That's big news. You know what I'm saying? You know, so shout out to the GOAT, shout out to the King. But yeah, guys, that's it for this video. like, comment, and subscribe. I very much appreciate it. Y'all know how we do on this channel. And to the next video, I'm out. Peace. Let's get it.